Hey everyone, how's it going? YikeZ here, welcome back. And today I'm going to be talking about League of Legends Wild Rift. So one of my friends was actually able to try out League of Legends Wild Rift at CCXP, which was an event that was held in Sao Paulo. So we're going to be going over all the details that I got from him and with some video clips. Alright guys, welcome back. Let's continue with the video. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna have some kind of vlog running in the background so you guys don't get bored and you guys actually can see how the event kind of look like. As you guys can see, there's a pretty big line for the Wild Rift testing, and there's not gonna be any kind of in-booth gameplay, so people who got in that didn't have access to their cameras or smartphones. As you guys saw, there was a sign right there too. Once you got in there, you had to hand in your phone, and they wouldn't let you use your phone to record anything because they're just really waiting to finalize the game before they release any more gameplay and stuff. So you could not use any kind of phone. The only person that was able to get in there with a phone was one of the League of Legends coaches, who I'm not gonna really name, but I posted about it in my community tab. So if you guys want to go ahead and see those pictures, go ahead and check those out. And again, all the credits for this video is gonna go to ludisz. He's one of the Portuguese Brazilian YouTubers who actually attended at CCXP, as I mentioned before. So please go ahead and check out his channel. And as you guys can see, there was a Yasuo right there, and there's a statue of Yasuo and Raven right there as well, which is pretty nice. So I'm gonna have the vlog in the background. There are only a few minutes of them, is not much, but he was able to record this and send them to me, and I really appreciate it. So again, go ahead and check out his channel if you guys are interested in mobile gameplays and basically any kind of Wild Rift content. So again, go ahead and check him out. So now let's begin with the details about League of Legends Wild Rift when he played it. Alright, so the first question that he answered was about the phones that they use in the booth. I know a lot of you guys have considered changing your phones or upgrading it because you think that your phone is not going to be able to handle League of Legends Wild Rift. So if you guys have any considerations, go ahead and check out their website. There's also a requirement for that. As you guys can see, there's a photo of the requirements right here as well. So if you guys have these requirements, you should be fine. But again, they use an iPhone 8 Plus with everything on the max setting, and everything was smooth and spotless. As you guys saw in the photo that I posted before, it's the iPhone 8 Plus. So if you guys have an iPhone 8 Plus or anything higher than that, you should be fine and you should be able to play the game with the highest settings and the lowest lag in the game. Alright, so the second question answered by him is about the pings. So a lot of people are asking about the servers and if you're gonna have any dedicated servers. He said he didn't know where the servers are from, but every game he played, the ping was totally green and they didn't have any crashes. So I'm assuming that Riot is gonna have a lot of dedicated servers for League of Legends Wild Rift, unlike other MOBAs where they have 1 or 2 servers for each region. So we might have multiple servers for each region, so it can handle the amount of users that we have in that region playing the game, which I think is gonna be a big part of this game. And being able to just play the game smoothly is really important to Riot, and I'm hoping that they're gonna actually have a lot of dedicated servers for each region. So the third asked question from him was, how long does the games take? Because Riot in their announcement said that it takes 15 to 18 minutes average. So a lot of people wanted to know how long the games actually take when you play the game. So he said even if you get too strong or fed, for example, he got 2 quadra kills and wasn't really able to carry the game. You cannot really finish the games fast. They usually last around 18 minutes when he played them. However, sometimes you can get faster matches or even slower matches. So even if you're fed, even if you're carrying, sometimes it might not take 18 minutes, it might take 20 to 25 minutes. So you guys should really consider that. And again, this is a mobile game. Sometimes your opponents are really hard, or sometimes you might have to surrender earlier, like your opponents give up. So maybe sometimes it's under 18 minutes, or maybe it's anywhere from 18 to 25 minutes, but it should be around there and it should average out in around 18 minutes. Next question, is the game amazing like the PC version, and will the competitive scene be good in the mobile version in your opinion? And he answered to that, as I don't play the PC version often, I cannot comment on this, but everyone that played the PC version and that was there said that the game plays a lot like the PC version of League of Legends and they're very alike. and he said that in his opinion there's gonna be a big competitive scene, and there is a lot of people with more mobile phones than PC, so you're gonna be able to reach a bigger audience, and that's why he thinks that the competitive mobile scene is gonna be also huge. The next question he answered was about the jungle and support items. What he told me is that there wasn't any jungle or support items available in the beta version that they played, but there was actually smite, so you're gonna need smite if you're jungling, and the function of jungle was very important, and you needed a jungler to complete all the objectives and reach all the goals as a team. And also what I think is that since there is smite, it makes no sense to not have a jungle item, and I don't see not having a jungle or support item. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna actually add those to the game once the game is going to be released, so don't worry about that, guys. I'm pretty sure by the final release we're gonna have all those items added into the game. The next question was about the ultimate ability and at what level you reach it. He said you get level 5 and that's when you unlock your ultimate ability, and if you're a jungler, as soon as you're over with your jungle rotation, you should be already level 5. The next question he answered was about the character voice lines. So he said that there wasn't any headphones available in the booth, so they weren't able to listen to the game audio or the character voice lines. He also mentioned that the max level is 15. The maps are mirrored, so if you guys didn't know, I made a whole video on this, how you always gonna start from the blue side on the mobile version due to the controls. And also he said that they had 29 rooms, 15 attack items, 14 magic items, 14 defense items, and many activable items, and also there was a lot of talent as well in the game. The next question is about the dragons and which dragons he killed. He saw 3 dragons himself: Infernal, Mountain, and Cloud, and the last one was Ocean. And the people who were working there, they said that there is another stronger dragon who was called the Elder Dragon. So what it seems like is that we are gonna have all the dragons from the PC version. This was a question asked for a lot of people, so I'm really glad that this kind of answered that question. And again, this is in the beta, it could not come out in the final version, but since it is in the beta, I'm assuming that it is gonna actually come out in the final version. Then he also talks about the banning system. So they played the normal mode, so basically the casual mode, so they did not have any kind of bans in that, and they didn't know about this. And then he also mentioned that the Nexus is a tower and it really hurts because there is no defending towers anymore. The Nexus itself is the tower, which is basically the core. The core is gonna be the one shooting at you. He also talked about the Herald. He said that the Herald is huge. He takes the towers very easily, and he appears in 4 minutes into the game along with a dragon, and then the Baron spawns at 8 minutes. He also talks about the last hitting. He said that last hitting is very important and easy. There is a white bar when it's ready to hit, and it's more than double of the gold. So it's really important to last hit, and if you don't last hit, you're probably gonna end up losing your lane. Alright guys, so I want you guys to really listen because this is gonna be the most important part and it's gonna get really interesting. It's gonna be about the wards and all this stuff in the jungle. So if you guys didn't know, let's just take it easy and start with the blast cones. So the blast cones are gonna be in the game and it's gonna exactly show you guys where you're gonna fall. So it's gonna be a lot easier than the PC version where you kind of had to kind of predict it, I guess. But I also tried it on PC. It's pretty easy if once you guys try it out. But yeah, on mobile it's gonna be a lot easier to basically control the blast cones, and it's gonna exactly tell you guys where you're gonna fall off, just like the PC version. And now let's talk about the honey fruits. It seems like that the honey fruits are gonna be under your towers, under the first tier towers, and they're just gonna be around there. So if you guys want to get them, they're basically like health packs in every other game. If you guys played AOV, there's health packs under the tower. In this one, all you have to do is just explode the honey fruits and basically walk over them. There's gonna be a little green ones that are gonna pop, and once you guys walk over those, you're basically gonna get healed. And also the Reef Scuttler is gonna be in the river as well. Once you guys kill her, it's gonna basically spawn a speed shrine. It's gonna give you guys vision if the enemy walks over it, and also if your champions or your teammates basically walk over the speed shrine, they're gonna get a speed movement buff in the river. Alright, now we're gonna talk about wards. This is gonna be where it's gonna get really interesting. So wards are actually capture points in this game. You cannot purchase them and you cannot be able to place them. You basically have to walk over them for 2 seconds and then you're gonna be able to take over. So it's gonna be a really big objective since you're really gonna need vision. So you know when you're gonna get ganked, when you know the enemies are setting up for you and stuff. So capturing these are gonna be really important, and that's why there's a limit of 2 for each champion. So let's say you are on a Draven and you want to capture some of these wards, you can only capture 2. So if you want to capture the 3rd ward, you're gonna have to call your teammates to come stand on it for 2 seconds, so you guys get that. And also these wards have a lifespan, so after a few minutes they're gonna go away, and then you basically have to recapture it again. You have to go back and walk to it, so it's not gonna stay. So if you capture it once, it's gonna go away after a minute or 2. I don't know what the timer is, but again, after a little bit of a time, it's gonna go away and you have to recapture it. It's not gonna die and spawn like another area. It's not like the PC version when you can take them off and stuff. So it's basically capture points. There's gonna be 3 in the blue jungle and 3 on the right side of your jungle. So there's 6 already in your jungles. There's gonna be 2 in the mid lane, one to the left side of the mid lane and 1 to the right side of the mid lane. There's gonna be some in the river, so basically by the dragon pit and the baron pit. And there's gonna be some in the lanes as well. As you guys can see in some of these photos I'm showing you guys, there's a lot of these wards in the trailer. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out yourself, they're right there. So there should be about 10 for each team, so making it 20 in total, I'm pretty sure. So there's a lot of these wards that you have to capture, and there's a limit of 2 for each champion. So you have to really basically know which wards that you want to take over. Maybe you want to take over enemy wards, you're gonna walk into their jungle and take over it. So it's something like that. It's going to be a really important objective in the game. And yeah, that's basically everything about the wards that I know right now. If I get more details about them or if they change them, I will let you guys know. Now he also discussed about the champions, and he said the champions are very alike the PC version and they're actually perfect, and so we could actually see a lot of high tier gameplay coming out from those champions on the mobile version as well. The next question he answered was about the fog, and then people were asking, does the fog really work? Because in EOV, if you guys didn't know, we had a fog function, but the fog is just basically like a black circle around you. But in the mobile version of League of Legends, he said, for example, if you're jungling and if you want to take your blue, you literally have to walk into your blue pit or like in the blue layer, so you can see the buff. If you're over the wall, you cannot see. So we're gonna have a realistic fog in the mobile version as well, which is pretty insane. That never actually worked out for any other MOBAs in a mobile, as I know. So League of Legends doing this on their mobile version is gonna add a lot of more interest to the game. So yeah, guys, that's basically everything about the game. There was a lot of more feedbacks from other YouTubers as well who participated, and this was everything from ludisz that he told me. So again, make sure to go check him out. This is very awesome. I got a lot of more details about this, but yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys need anything else or have any kind of questions, make sure to comment down below, and I'm gonna be able to answer you guys in the comment section down below. And peace out, and see you guys next time.